Thank you so much for joining this channel again. So those who already visited, they know about my channel. But however, today I think that I should give you a little bit more detail about my channel so that you can use it properly, right? So today's topic is like semantic kernel to Microsoft AI agent. That is a discussion. But before that, let me visit my channel. So when I upload any video, definitely you are getting a notification and you are viewing that. But in case you are not sure about how to start, from where to start, please visit the playlist. In the playlist, you can see there are 19 videos which are under Agentic AI Mastery, which discusses about all the concepts required to build an agent. Maybe I will expand it with more videos if any new concept I need to add in future. But whatever I have added in day 18 videos are there. That is enough to actually start with the agentic AI solution development. Second one is I already built KYC agent, multiple videos, also web scraping video. All are available using this playlist. So you can see it is a real agentic AI agents with semantic kernel. So that is nothing but that creation of the agents based on the concept discussed in the another playlist, agentic AI engineering mastery. So first complete this one and then you move to this. But now definitely I will expand it with other agents also that will go into this where I am using this semantic kernel directly. But today's video is a little bit different. That's the reason it is a different category. So I have created a separate playlist. It is also enterprise AI agent, but we are not directly using the semantic kernel. Instead, we will use Microsoft AI agents that is available in the NuGet package. So we will discuss about that and we will build a different solution with day one, day two, something like that. So this one with AI agent, this playlist with semantic kernel that we already followed. We had more videos, and but it will be grouped under this name. And if any conceptual things I will discuss, that will come into this AI engineering mastery. And these are only the setups. Suppose you are doing Olama. When I started with the local, that LLM to be used. So Olama. Then I moved to the Azure. So that's the reason Azure AI Foundation deep dive separately been created. Remaining are there, but not required right now. If you want to visit, you can visit. I will discuss. But today, let me focus on the video which I am starting now with a different concept that is Microsoft AI Agent. So what is semantic kernel? So semantic kernel, you know that whenever you are building an application talk to the, that LLMs, either it is a Olama or Azure Cloud Foundry or any model, you need a interface, right? It can be LangChain, LangGraph, LangFlow, Crew AI, a code chain. But in our case, since we are developing the .NET, we are using the semantic kernel, and that we already done for a long time. 18 videos in the development in creating this fund for foundation and also KYC agent and web scraping. But now we'll use the package that been given by the AI Microsoft. Okay, and we'll leverage that. We will not directly call the raw semantic kernel. So that is the only the switch we are doing right now. So when you work in your project or in a company MNC, maybe you will use this kind of AI agents instead of semantic kernel. But you should know how AI agent works because AI agent also internally called the semantic kernel. So that is the that as switch in the approach. Okay, I have done with the semantic kernel just to give you an idea like how semantic kernel works actually. But now the agent AI agent being a package which is given by Microsoft, which will internally use, but we don't need to touch upon the semantic kernel separately, and we'll get a lot of benefits building agents using the Microsoft given NuGet packages. So objective is customer. So what we are doing right now. So you can see semantic kernel Microsoft to we are moving. It is a manual to enterprise. Semantic kernel is orchestration framework. Already discussed about various framework, orchestration framework, supervisor agent, runtime agent. But now we are doing the Microsoft AI agents, manage agent runtime. We will not create our own agent runtime. The agent runtime will be given by this NuGet package. So that is the switch. So previous just a given that we already discussed, we done the KYC, web scraping, prompt, tool invocation, all are covered into that two playlist. Engineering mastery and semantic kernel use case that we already discussed. This one and this one. These two you always remember. 19 videos, 15 videos. So this is the structure we will build up slowly, giving an idea, a React API, semantic kernel already been done. Okay, whatever your answer. Semantic kernel gives them excellent flexibility, but enterprise system need more than flexibility. Only flexible is not enough, right? We need some other features also. And if you code it in your own way or manually, it will take time. So better to leverage Microsoft given packages. Why manual AI agent orchestration become painful? Because as complexity grows, chat history management become messy, state persistent, tool routing gets retried. So whatever I'm mentioning, multi-agent monitoring, production, chat history, everything we're doing manually, right? When you are handling the semantic kernel in the, if you see into this any use case agent or any fundamental concept in that last two playlist. But right now, we'll move to the, we are actually building a customer service type of agent. It is different because we are using Microsoft AI agent. So persistent conversation, context return, order, lookup, refund, workflow, anything. See, customer agent can be of banking, customer agent can be of railway, customer agent into your movie ticket, anywhere, right? You have some ticketing, you have some human intervention, you have a refund policy, you have, if you are working with Amazon or Flipkart, you have a customer agent, they need you to look into the order. So if you use AI agent, that will be better. So customers will say, study, I ask for a refund. Say, for example, expected behavior, AI remember prior conversation. Problem, stateless execution can't handle this cleanly. So what is Microsoft AI agent? That you need to understand. Semantically, you already discussed in so many videos. Let's understand what is Microsoft AI agent. Microsoft AI agent is a runtime. Instead of manually writing like infrastructure tool, model agent behavior, now platform manage state, thread, tool, type cycle, execution flow. Application, this is the SDK will be called. Then the Azure AI Foundry will be called. Right now we are what we have done. We are writing manually the code using semantic kernel to call the Azure AI Foundry. But now agent will look into that. We will leverage their functionalities, and Foundry will talk to the LLM, tools, memory, state. So capability prompt orchestration. So semantic you have seen, we are writing manually the prompts. Now in the AI agent is a managed memory manual built in, thread manual built in, state routing. So these are the capabilities, right, of any AI agent. Enterprise runtime, rule tool routing, state, thread, memory. Important, the semantic kernel is not obsolete. It is there, but we will not directly use this. Just like writing raw SQL or using entity framework to write SQL, there is a difference, right? Raw SQL you are using ADO.NET, but if you are using entity framework, again it will be converted to the SQL query only, but you don't need to write. You will play with the link objects, right? So that is the only difference. But so semantic kernel is not obsolete. Better framing, organization already discussed in the first slide. Imagine runtime. So there are two type of agent, persistent agent and response pattern agent, right? Persistent means persistent, response means stateless, right? In the memory it will happen and you will forget. Built-in memory, temporary. Persistent it will store, right? Conversation continuity, yes. Speed, medium. But when you are not storing anything, you are doing stateless, definitely it will be fast. Complexity higher. Customer support excellent, limited. And when you do this for the production, definitely use persistent agent. But for testing purpose, you can use response agent also. Means you have to write two times the agent for the same thing, one for production and one for testing. Because if you use the person agent, it will always actually store and everything. Right? There is a costing associated, but in response pattern, it will be in the memory and it will be stateless and it will get destroyed. So what is persistent agent? Customer React web app that we will build in the future. Just giving you an idea. ASP. So we will have already a React. We'll use React. We'll use a code API. We'll call the personal agent client, that is a part of the .NET AI agent .NET SDK. Then it will call the Foundry, message history, agent instruction, tool, state, all things we manage. So this we will build up in the day 2, day 3. You just remember this structure. Characters maintain conversation, use persistent model, support multi-step. So right now in the day 1, we will show you what is my order delivery today. That I will show you. So similarly, conversational topic, right? So that it can check with the stored data. Best user customer support, claim processing, help desk, HR, loan, serving, long running workflows. What is response pattern? Lightweight, fast, stateless execution. Same thing, but here response agent, immediate response, instruction, tool, emerald. Here you can see persistent agent client, but it will go talk to the AI Foundry because it is stored here. And instead of this, after .NET Core API, this response pattern agent, and this is persistent agent clients. There is a difference. And it will have a, so there is no need of Azure AI Cloud Foundry, right? Quickly you will get, at least you can check your logic, whatever code, domain model, or repository pattern or SQL, everything we will check. At least the logic we will check. But when you deploy, you will deploy into the persistent one because you need a LLM and everything. So production, search assistance, quick recommendation. Why persistent first? Continuity, history, escalation context, right? Day 2, we'll discuss more about the personal agent. Architecture, we will build a core API, persistent response, business tools, right? We'll discuss with handle, order, refund, CRM, ticket, AI boundary. So demo, we will show this demo. We will show you the semantic content that we already done. One we will show you the persistent client, another we will show you the non-persistent client. And in day 2, day 3, you can see we will slowly grow more and more. But in the demo 1, we will just give you a glimpse in the code, but detailed coding will be done in the upcoming days. Closing. So we are using .NET 9 or .NET 8, Cloud Foundry, AI agents, the code that we already shown. So need conversation if you want, then persistent, need quick stateless answer, then response pattern. So this is the diagram. Just check it. If you want, I can give you that also. So day 1, what we are doing, customer React frontend, ASP.NET API, semantic kernel. You'll call the agent. There are 2 type of agent, right? Persistent agent and non-persistent agent. Long running, stateless, Azure OpenAI. This is Cloud Foundry. Day 1, we will show you semantically old style. The coding you can see. So coding is, you can add kernel that we already done in the day 1 to day 18 and the KYC agent you can see. But right now there's a different video. Here you can see we have taken Azure identity and we have taken Azure AI agent persistent, and this web application, this line is same. After that, using that I add kernel, here is add singleton, then the same build, then we are calling the map kit. It is semantic kernel demo, and this is agent flow demo. And where it is persistent, customer support will show, response pattern, FAQ agent, order, refund, all will show. And these are the plans. Day 1, we are showing, we are in a day 1 now. So hope you understand this. And one more diagram I have. So customer web, React front end, then semantic kernel orchestration that we already done. Now we are switching to customer React front end core. AI agent runtime came. Earlier runtime we are building up your own everything. Agent instruction thread, all these things will come. So less code. Now we have to write a less code. You can see built-in state management, enterprise ready, faster delivery, better observability. So all will be given by this agent runtime. So let's go to the demo. It is a very basic demo, but you will see it. So this is the name also I have to copy. It is semantic day one semantic kernel to Microsoft AI dot agents day one. So these are the packages you have to add. This is for the older one. These two are for the newer one. So you just remember this diagram of shift from the kernel to AI agent. These two, and also you remember the type of customer agent we will create, how it was previously. Code difference I will show in the demo also. And these two are persistent versus response pattern. So let's go to the demo. So now we are into the demo. You can see that it is the day one. We have added persistent Azure entity semantic kernel. Semantic kernel we have added just to give you an idea like how we are switching from semantic kernel to the agent. And from next video onwards, you will not see this. You will directly see the AI persistent. And this is the program.cs. We are connecting to the app settings. How we will get it? We will get it from here. Endpoints. We already created to the project. AI Foundry project. Foundry project. And if you go to the Foundry, you get the key and this one. And if you want to see that how you are getting that model name, model deployment, you can see already deployed GPT-4. So that you will use. So the same value we have given. Now we'll go to the program.cs. This is the old one that we already done. This is the persistent. You can see the code is a little bit different. Persistent client we are using is a part of the AI agent. Demo one, semantic kernel. We are giving kernel demo. Second one is response pattern. But we haven't written any code over here just to show you that what is the difference between the semantic kernel. Semantic kernel, we are calling this kernel.invoke async. But here we are not doing this. We will do something different and we will bring the data from here. And for this is the semantic response and this is the persistent conceptual only. See the demo thread created thread and everything already discussed, right? Here we will add the code. I haven't added the more code. It will go to the day two persistent client, and in the future and the later videos you'll go the response pattern. And this is already been discussed in the KYC agent, web scraper agent, and other agents. So let's try these three things together. So this is the old one. See the manual prompting, I have said manual prompting. We have to write. That we have done so far. So here it will call this prompt. So where is my order? It will come over here. Your customer assistant user says, where is my order? Respond professionally. The response has came. Thank you for reaching with us. So you can get a response. So that we already done using say pure semantic kernel and manual prompt. Now we'll try the persistent one. We have nothing now we have done, but we are trying to showing the difference that there is no manual prompt, no kernel to be called here. Something like that. Where is my order? It will come. We will expand it in day two. This is a response pattern. So it is not matching refund or delivery. So a quick response will come. There is no involvement. It will for stateless, right? So hope you understand that we are switching from the semantic kernel to Microsoft AI agent. We are leveraging the Microsoft given new get micro libraries. Okay, there is no need to write any manual prompting, and we will use this feature, and we'll start with the persistent client from the day two. What we can build up. So persistent client already have shown in the diagram. It is getting stored into the cloud foundry that we already shown earlier. See here it is direct immediate response instruction tool model. Here it is one version everything cloud foundry being called but persistent agent client, and here response agent pattern. So we'll leverage, or we can say in the future, but we'll go do deep dive on the day two on the persistent agent. Thank you so much. We will meet again in the next video.